up, buddy?
Hey, Joel, what's up?
Good to see you.
Welcome to Possible.
Yes, Possible 2026.
2026, who knew? I mean, we got started a few years ago and this thing is just blown up.
It is absolutely insane. And this is our 4th year together at Possible in Miami Beach, which is crazy, right? Because I mean, we lived in Miami, we worked in Miami, you went to Miami ad school, you won awards. This guy knows his stuff when it comes to copywriting, making ads, being in the media business. And you were here with me when we saw Elon the first year. You wanna play some ping pong with me here in the beach? It's me and Elon, we're just great buddies. You came to Possible. Thank you for that. There was no way of knowing. It was only like 2,000 people and it became like this insane show. There's 7,500 people here this year and I'm so happy to be here. I'm so happy you're here. We've had this journey for 4 years at Possible together. And we're sitting in one of the startups that I brought, Worth. I believe you interviewed the founder, Justin, yesterday.
Well, another one of the cool Justins. One of the things I think are unique about the Miami tech ecosystem in South Florida is the cultures that we bring together. And culture is everything. Worth brings together sneaker culture, sneaker heads, collectibles.
Sometimes you start companies and they fail. And there's a lot to be learned from closing companies and from starting companies. And you don't know how high the mountain is unless you've been to the bottom. You have to take the good with the bad. You have to understand there is no quick route to success. Yeah. There's a lot of things that take time. And I know, especially young founders, I mean, maybe that's bring it back to the advisory thing that I bring to the table is when I talk to young founders, it's like, hey, take a step, take a breath. We all want to conquer the world. Everybody thinks that they're the best new thing, they're the hottest thing in the world. And then it's an epic failure 2 years later. And I've also seen the opposite, where we had a successful exit. So from my point of view, I think, coming to a show like this, you have to understand that it's okay to make mistakes.
Right.
It's okay to try new things, but you got to pivot quickly and stick to the fundamentals.
Pivot from your tactics. Keep your values.
Keep your values wherever you're at. Yeah.
Honesty, loyal. I know you've been a loyal business person and friend for a long time, and it shows off with the network that you surround yourself with and the opportunities. They don't fall in your lap. You create them by giving to people without expecting something in return. And now it's called this culture of abundance, but you've embodied that.
Is that they calling that?
Now they call it culture of abundance, but you've embodied that. You got it from your grandparents, probably.
They were business owners in Cuba, and they worked hard. They're really proud of the way they raised me. I'm a Miami native. I don't live in Miami anymore, but I grew up here in Miami Beach. And I think Miami is what it is because there's so many hard-working people like them who came to this country and started working hard. And I love that, especially coming from somebody who's so observant. And you have to be observant in your job. You have to know the needs of your clients.
I mean, the things that make us human are the things that we can tap into to really connect with people.
You're at Possible, you're creative, you're an agency. Is this a show you're going to come back next year to?
Absolutely.
I've met some of the greats here at Possible. I just met the CMO, Manolo Arroyo of Coca-Cola yesterday.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, the global CMO.
You've been a long-time fan of Coca-Cola and how they supported the entrepreneur community, the Latin community. I
would not have gone to college had it not been for Coca-Cola. I wouldn't be where I'm at if it weren't for Coke. Where are you headed with your agency?
I'd say pivot with tactics, not with values. The values of Shitshow Creative are comedy, kindness, and connection. People should sit next to each other, talk. Your family's from Cuba. If you're in a long line, what do? You talk to
talk to everybody.
The time flies. You show each other pictures of your kids.
I got my pitch here. I want to take over the programmatic industry. My partner and I, we started Trail Boards. I think it's going really, really well. Everything's free. The content management system's free. We give you content from YouTube and Twitch Plus for free. We give you mobile device management for free. All these industries, you had to pay for content. You had to pay every month for a CMS. And there were SaaS fees for MDM. And we're bringing insights as to who's actually looking at a screen in real time. So I think we have something cool here.
Here's what I love about Trail Boards.
Yeah.
When I worked at AKQA, the media person used to talk about eyeballs. We need eyeballs. And she was looking at our ads and talking about eyeballs. I said, we need to remember these eyeballs belong to people. There's people behind the eyeballs. Yesterday, I got a demo of Trail Board. It's telling me about the people. And I'm not talking about personal information or invading privacy. It's telling me about their age, what they're wearing, if they're happy. Non-private information, it's stuff very relevant. And if you can match the message with the individual, that's where the magic happens. And people aren't being exposed to ads that aren't relevant. They're exposed to things that could potentially make their life a little bit better. And don't we all need that in the shit show world?
You had to plug it in there. I love it. All right, buddy. I'm going to go. I got to work the floor.